Welcome back to my book channel. My name is Lady Lauren Explorer, and I took a minute to catch my nerves and all that kind of stuff because I filmed a very emotional video a few hours ago for me. And so now I'm back and I am okay. But the video is probably gonna be out way before this video. But yeah, I wanted to talk about the end of a series that I have been reading, and that's the Off Limits series by Simone West. I finally finished First. This is the new cover for First because the old covers of the Off Limits series are all people covers. And I kind of wish that I got this in the people cover, but I did win this in a giveaway, and it is signed. So, yes. But in the Off Limits series, the first two is a duet, and they all have to do with taboo relationships. So the first two is the stepbrother situation. And then the first is first cousins who are adopted. Well, one of them is adopted into the family. This is a interracial romance, and it's very light angst. Both, all three of the series, the books in the series, are very light-hearted angst with steam and spice in it and all kind of stuff. But most of the spice is maybe three, level 3. Not too crazy and not too much. It's more plot than anything. But in this one, we have cousins who were inseparable when they were younger. But because of something that's going on in their family, our heroine, Cassie's father, decides to excommunicate himself from the family to get away from his overbearing father, her grandfather, because of how he's been treating them. Their family is very affluent. They're a very affluent Black family, and they have a generational wealth of I think furniture making or something like that. They're a warehouse and something like that too. But his aunt adopts a white child, and the grandfather treats the child weird. Very weird. So when they get excommunicated, when Cassie's family excommunicate themselves, Reed feels like it's a betrayal, mainly because her father, Cassie's father, and Reed's mother had a falling out, and so they wouldn't talk to each other for I think 8 years. So we come back, and her aunt is really wanting her to spend the last 2 months of her summer vacation before she goes off to college with her and Reed. And so she's like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen Reed in forever. I really miss him. He hasn't talked to me. I really want my cousin. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it. She goes, and when Reed figures out that she's coming, he doesn't know how he feels. He feels betrayed. So he's trying to not like her or treat her kind of meanly for the betrayal of leaving him with their grandfather, who always treated him like an outsider and made him feel very inadequate. Then once he sees her, he has this attraction towards her. And you slowly see it on his point of view. She starts feeling it within the first the second week of her spending the summer with him, and she starts noticing tidbits of him that she's like, oh my gosh, I can't do this because he's my cousin, even though he's a He's like not my blood cousin, like he's my cousin though. We've grown up together. So no, I can't do this. He is just like, I want her. And so he slowly starts pecking away at her reluctance of this, and they get together. Obviously, he's also dealing with other things. Like, they have to get past the abandonment issues they have with each other because they find out that something other happened that made them not talk to each other. Then he has to deal with his biological father who gave him up for a better life. He's dealing with that and like seeing him again and all that kind of stuff. And then also dealing with his ex-girlfriend who he had broken up with, I think 2 or 3 days before he found out that Cassie was coming, and her trying to get back with him and all that kind of stuff. So this is like very good. There is a twist in the end that I didn't see coming, and I was like, oh, that kind of hurts. But our main couple, Cassie and Reed, they stick together throughout the twist and all that stuff, and I love it. I love it. I thought that like it was gonna be like, I knew this was gonna be lighthearted. It wasn't gonna be as angsty as I was like used to other angsty books, especially step sibling romances, and like taboo romances. But Simone West does like a lot of like taboo stuff for the Off Limit series, but like it's very light angst. Like, it doesn't make you want to cry. It doesn't make you feel those intense emotions of like, oh my gosh, I feel gutted. Like, it's like watching a ABC Family drama series. Like, it's not that big of like, oh my gosh, like a movie rated R. Like, you're just like getting hit left and right, but very light, and there always is an HEA in the end for everyone involved. So yeah, this was good. I gave this book, I think, a 3.75, mainly because I did want this to be longer, and I felt that the twist wasn't talked about more, and then I hated the 4-year jump. I wanted to see what it was like for them through the 4 years of her after everybody has found out and they were kind of resolved the issue that the twist gave them. So that is it. I'm very happy to finish the series, and I think I am going to read more of her backlist because I think most all her stories have an HEA, and they are like, some of the like the plot summaries sound really good, and I like that. But this is 3 for 3 for me, and I hope you pick this up. Well, first read the first ones because I mean, this is a standalone. So, like, there's nothing in the first 2 that you don't need to read, but like, read the Stepbrother Morantz first. Just saying. But I hope you enjoyed this. My name is Lady Lauren Explorer. I post a video Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes Sunday. So please be subscribed so you can know when, well, you can get notifications, actually. Just saying. And like this video. I will see you all later, and have a wonderful day. Bye!